Brad Williams XL Prime. This is going to be a quick one. Just strictly on the len function. LEN. I threw it at you earlier, but let's just go over it. The len function counts numbers of characters. That's it. All we're going to do is count. As I showed you earlier, we use the len function in order to capitalize the H, count the remaining characters, and then we excluded the other H, the lower H. We can do that using the len. But here, the len function can be used to calculate the total number of characters in a cell. That's it. But we're going to use it in a more detail at a later point. Here it is. Len B5. There's 47 characters. We count everything. We're counting spaces. We're counting periods. We're counting quotes. We're counting commas. Counting parentheses. We're counting spaces. You can see all the spaces here. Extra spaces. We just have a normal set of characters. We have dates. What am I talking about? Date is recognized. We have 13 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The date is recognized. Then below, we have number, and numbers are recognized. Here, we're not looking at the date. We're looking at the serial number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And len is picking up here. When I said date is not recognized, when it's combined with other characters, it's just looked upon as text. But here, Excel is looking at it in terms of a date. How would we remove that? What if we put a space there? And you can see automatically what it did. Now it's text. If we put it in quotes, so you can do a single quote. If you put a single quote in front of this, it'll change any number format to text. Now the question is, does it count it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So just keep that in mind. If you put double quote, it counts it. Oops, nope. Come on, Brad. If I put double quote in here, does it count quote? Yes, it does. So if you want to exclude this, count it. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this damn thing did not delete. And that's the problem with Excel. If you enter this single quote, you can't get rid of the damn thing. Now we have 5. If we put a space here, now we have 10. And see what it did? It automatically defaulted to date, and it's no longer a date. It's general. And this thing, once you insert it, it just won't go away. It is a bloody friggin' nightmare. See? It just won't go away. If we put double quotes in here, so many frigging nuisances with this damn software. How do you get rid of it? Get rid of this number, cancel, and start over. I'm telling you, look at that. See? The other thing is, it's still looked upon as a date. I told you this date function is a friggin' nightmare. Literally, what you have to do is just kill this whole thing, hit general, input whatever you want to input. It doesn't go away. It is a friggin' pain in the ass. Compliments of Microsoft. It is a nightmare that you can put a number in there, but as soon as you put text in there, it comes back. To fix this nightmare situation, this single apostrophe or single quote, a couple different ways to do it. You could copy, you could paste special. It has to be out of the cell. Hit paste special. And the only way to get rid of this thing is to delete it. Then you're going to lose your formatting. You have to copy, you have to hit normal paste. You have to override that forced apostrophe, and then you have to reformat. You don't want to do that, put it back into its nightmare situation. Clear this out. Go up here to content, go here to clear formats. Then you have to reformat everything. Again, Excel doesn't consider our time of any worth. They just force this upon us, and we have to spend our time to fix their errors. Brad Williams, XL Prime.